And squeezy.
Yep. You got it right. I am Fargus.
I'm ZeldaVerso. So this is PK Slam's first race of the bracket. They got a bye, so this is going to be interesting to see how they play.
Yeah, in the previous round, Gynophi beat out Linkus 7 by 13 seconds, I believe.
I think so. It was a very close race. Yeah.
Yes.
That was down to the wire.
Yeah, that was a fun one to commentate.
I just realised that my mic was broken again. Well,
Happens to the best of us.
you guys heard me, and that's all I need. Anyways, 20 seconds. I'll leave you guys to it. Have fun with the race.
Okay.
Right. Audio issues. Gotta love them.
We've got 15 seconds till the race starts. Nope. Now it's 30 seconds.
Jump the gun just a little bit.
So any predictions for the race?
That's a
Item
good
predictions, who's going to win?
question. And there we go. We're off. Maybe not.
And here we go.
There we go. My feed got ahead for just a second, and then it synced back up.
It looks like Wind Temple, Forbidden Woods, and DRC are in Logic.
Not the worst set of dungeons. We don't have
No.
Earth Temple. So that's
Slam
outgoing.
checking salvage with just the treasure chart. And Gynophi going the Windfall.
Yeah. So I just realized. So Gynophi's rocking the Dark Link model, and PK Slam is rocking the Samus model.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And
So
PK
it looks like
going straight to Mother and Child and finds a Tingle statue.
very
Sorry,
nice.
cut you off there.
Oh no, you're fine. And looks like Maggie's got a piece of heart for us. It's a little interesting seeing PK not go to Windfall right away. Breaking the
Gynophi
meta.
accidentally skipping the chest at bottom
Oh
of...
no! House of Wealth chest. Hopefully he goes.
Always
back to
feels bad.
that. Right.
Yep,
Looks
he's going
like
back.
he is in fact. Let's see if this extra trek was worth it.
Sorry. Just jumping from rail to rail. Oh, and our Fiore's Pearl. Only one that matters.
And PK also getting that
Mail
pearl.
check. Empty bottle.
Interesting. So early
Early
bottle.
grandma.
Early grandma. Will PK go and save grandma? That is the
We
question
will
on
see.
everyone's mind.
How many rubies?
Let's see what Tingle has.
Tingle can go one or two ways: have nothing or become really hype.
Let's see. Delivery bag.
Ooh.
That can go a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And a treasure chart. And we'll see what the chest is.
Doesn't open up anything right away.
Not at the current moment, no. So currently PK is a little bit of ahead by getting those extra checks in because Gynophi had to go back for House of Wealth chests.
Mm-hmm.
But Gynophi might be able to make that time up. There's still a lot of run left ahead of us.
Yes.
So getting that bottle on Furry's Pearl means that Gynophi only has to visit Mother and Child once, unless PK
Which
gets
is
the fairy
nice.
somewhere else.
Ooh, Wind's got Arya.
That could be very helpful considering Wind Temples and Logic. They may opt to do Song of Stone skip anyway, but depends on when in the run they go to Wind Temple.
Did you know if you're doing the usual strat, going to Northern Fairy Island after Windfall?
And it looks
pretty
like
common
PK
to
is
see.
right
Sorry, go
on the
ahead.
tail. I was just gonna say PK right on his tail.
Yeah, it's pretty common strat for Season 4 this time around.
So it looks like a lot of people are predicting PK is going to win over Gynophi. 77 to 23%.
I don't know, I have my money on Gynophi. Whether or not that's my prediction bracket, I'm not sure. Just a golden feather.
And it looks like Gynophi is now opting to go to Mother and Child.
Yep.
And will likely grab a fairy while they're here.
Mm-hmm. He probably plans on going to Outset next.
I
And
believe.
PK opting not to get a fairy.
I guess PK is still hoping Grandma's not required.
Mm-hmm.
I believe now, considering they have a bottle, both runners are able to do everything at Outset. Because they can.
They can't do
they-
Big Pig,
Oh, correct. No,
but everything else, yes.
No pig. They can get into Jaboon's cave through a variety of methods.
I tend to do the roll clip.
I personally go door cancel strats. But Gynophi doing the roll clip into Ass Cutter's house.
So far, we haven't found anything anything that opens up really anything yet.
Not yet. Oh, Gynophi checking 20 rupee item, and PK checking Link's basement.
Oh,
And
another
another Tangle
statue.
statue.
My bad, I keep cutting you off.
It's fine. Gynophi opting to buy the treasure chart now, in case he needs bait later. And Gynophi's saving Grandma now, while PK goes for the roll clip into Jaboon's cave.
He just keeps missing it barely.
Just a little bit more. And
There he goes.
there he goes. And Gynophi now also going to get the Tingle statue in basement. And
Oh.
Bo and Jaboons.
Not bad find. Bomb block bow.
What was Starring Island? Didn't notice.
Darting Island was, I believe, Western Ferry.
Western Period, that's right.
And we'll see if Grandma is required. Oh.
Command melody.
Ho ho.
I do believe that is required.
Yeah, it is. It's hard required. That just gave Gynophi a bit of a lead.
And Gynophi chasing after that bow as well. Wow, PK goes to do... What sub is that?
Rat sub.
Oh, Headstone sub. I assumed that was the direction they went, but I didn't quite notice.
Yeah, Slam's not having the best luck with Grandma on his first run of the tournament.
True. Grandma was one of the last checks he would do, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Gynophi's heading to Diamond Step. Going to do a wrong warp onto the island.
And not
No.
first try.
It's always a
Another-
simple. Oh, go ahead.
Another Tingle statue at Headstone sub.
We only care about the fifth statue.
True. And Gynophi managing to get second try.
And looks like Slam's taking care of Cyclos. Perfect Wind Waker dive from Gynophi.
Yep. And gets onto top of Diamond Step very easily. PK
Slam having a little trouble. A little bit of trouble with Cyclos. Oh, barely gets it.
Cyclos only having a treasure chart. And Gynophi opting to do the jump slash technique with the branch.
Oh, yep.
Dead diamond step.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's dead. You got piece of heart and treasure chart or Triforce chart.
Not trying to constantly interrupt you.
And PK getting chest on boulder. And Gynophi heading to Bomb Island, it looks like. Or Isle of Steel.
Yeah.
Successfully making it inside. It's very interesting to see how different their routes are starting off.
Mm-hmm.
Fire
Oh,
and ice arrows.
Another
That's-
bomb lock bow.
So that's 2 bows behind bombs.
It actually opens up Neil Rock completely.
And it does, and Gynophi's going to capitalize on that. And so we had a piece of heart on Fly Across. We don't quite know what was stored at chest on boulder.
PK making his way to Paw Print. Not going to be able to check much without grapple or bomb slash power bracelets, but he will be able to get 2 of them.
Oh, that's true. He can do the clip for one of the boulders.
Another statue.
A lot of early Tingle statues.
Mm-hmm. Whether or not Ankle has something, we won't know.
Oh no, Elijah, don't even put that energy into the universe.
Oh, and there's bombs. Power bracelet locked.
Power bracelet locked bombs. That is very interesting. Well, now PK doesn't have to save warp out of here. And he can go get the other chest here as well.
It's a good find. It's a pretty good find here.
Now,
It's
now
an
watch
extra
him get
check.
grapple hook.
Oh, useless song.
It looks like chest on boulder was a second bottle. PK
Oh, was it?
does. PK has 2 bottles now.
Even more reason to go save Grandma.
The game is giving him the signs. Will he listen? Probably not.
Yes, 2 bottles of soup is much better than 1 bottle of soup.
2 is better than 1. It looks like Gynophi is heading towards the reef sub.
Heart container on Crescent.
Actually, no, he's heading towards Angular. I get confused because I always lose my way on trying to find that reef, and I take a similar path to Gynophi to start with. And then I have to turn and find my way.
Slam doing the ladder strat for this sub.
You do love ladder strats in Moblin sub. It's always a nice way to take a minute to breathe and start making some decisions based off of what you know.
Don't put that evil on us, Leaf and Angular.
Oh, just a piece of heart, unfortunately.
Oh, it looks like he's going for Super Swim. If you're photosensitive, look away from Gynophi's screen. He might be going to Headstone since he... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have bombs. Never mind. Ah, he's going to 5-Eye sub.
Yep.
I mean, not 5-Eye, but 5
5
star.
stars. Yep.
Oh, will he make it? Oh.
Not. Just barely didn't make it. Now
He goes
opting
for...
to
Yeah. Sail. Going for the Sail of Shame.
and PK heading to Cliff. And also doing a mail check while he's there. I didn't notice PK got bombs.
Oh.
Hook shot on bomb check. Oh wait, no. We realized he got bombs. I just forgot that meant bomb mail.
So the early paw print strat is working out for it in his favor.
Indeed it is. Looks so, Armis. Early Wind Temple is starting to look like a play.
And without that command melody, it's going to hurt. Only a matter of time, Gynophi makes his way over to Dragon Roost. And by proxy, paw print.
And PK opting to get storage, likely
And our-
taking it up to Bird's Peak.
And Gynophi getting our first slice of cheese. And more of a chunk.
And Gynophi following PK to Cliff Plateau. And they do not have a weapon, so they have to get the roll clip here if they want to use the storage tactic.
He's got it.
And there they go.
And with bombs, Slam's going to be able to clear out Bomb Island
That is true.
while he's over here.
Bird's Peak only having a treasure chart.
Ooh.
And it looks like Gynophi will be following in PK's footsteps, also getting storage.
Morning, second place. Welcome to the stream.
It looks like PK opting to do the sub first.
Misses the roll clip.
PK having a little bit of issue grabbing that sword right away that almost cost him, but he was able to pick it up and get a slash off on time. But in doing so, used up all of his arrows.
Nairu's Pearl. Useless in this seed.
Looks like he's trying to get some item drops before he leaves.
Not finding any luck.
And now doing Bomb Island Cave.
Naturally.
Oh, he's our
Check and see if he had Ghost Ship.
Fortunately, do not. So it looks like Gynophi is opting to get the sub. But will potentially have to come back for Bomb Island Cave.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the hook shot to damage the magtails?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, falls into the lava.
Hate to see it. Where will Gynophi go? also falls into the lava.
This is why no one likes this island. Looks like he's going back to Angular. Wait, no, sorry. I'm not sure where he's going.
Ice ring.
Ice. Did he warp somewhere?
He played Ballad of Gales, I'm pretty sure. But I think he decided that sailing would be faster. This is not the angle you usually approach it from if you
Oh,
warp to Southern Ferry.
Oh, stream's paused for me for some reason. Frozen. It's frozen on Ice Rink.
Mom Island having note to mom. And first ice ring chest having a piece of heart.
And since we have delivery bag, we get to find out immediately what it is.
And PK is choosing to do so, naturally.
Oh, looks like we got Cabana Deed as well. Where did we get that from?
That could have been
Yeah,
stored
that's what I was thinking.
from Cliff Plateau lower chest.
Oh, it was Crescent Sub? Okay. Must have missed it.
That's up.
Oh, Ice Rink dead.
I also miss PK going to Crescent Sub then.
And looks like Bomb Island is not required. Just got a piece of art. Oh, look away from PK's stream if you're photosensitive.
Gynophi now heading to Cyclos. I recall correctly, it's just a chart.
Will Slam make it? It's gonna be close. Oh, barely.
Just in the nick of time. Gynophi getting the Cyclos treasure chart.
Then
PK.
immediately go into 6-Eye Sub.
PK getting his first piece of cheese.
Yeah, Elijah, I think you're right.
And PK heading to Gritfish, likely to do Isle of Steel. And we know that provides a fairly good reward. Gynophi takes care of the sub fairly quickly. PK having the added benefit of having bombs already.
Oh, our first sword.
We do love to see that.
Sub. Makes DRC a little easier.
Gynophi now heading to DRI, and PK getting those fire and ice arrows. I believe he's looking for arrows right now. Unfortunately, Eye of Steel does not provide any.
Yeah, now that they have the sword, they aren't so reliant on arrows or bombs or whatnot.
And Gynophi heading to flight control
Ooh.
sub.
It is in logic since they have bow, and now he has a sword.
That is true.
Especially with fire arrows, making the whiz ropes a lot easier.
Okay, still
Oh.
getting a little unlucky with arrow drops, but does grab a fairy.
Maybe this is his sign to go to Grandma.
Looks like he's... I'm guessing he's going to Greatfish Beetle to buy... Or no, Diamond Step.
Well, since he does have hookshot, he can get straight into it without having to do the wrong warps with Squid.
That is true.
He's going to be disappointed.
Gynophi taking care of flight control sub fairly quickly. And a second piece of cheese.
Let's go.
And grabbing some arrows before they leave. Same idea, but it looks like he may be hoping to find arrows elsewhere and come back for Neil Rock at some other time.
Yeah, running out of arrows can be a major... yeah, hard time. I mean, major...
Hey, does he save Grandma though?
We... I mean, he's maybe routing it in with this diamond step check.
It is possible, and PK using benefit of having hookshot to do the clip instead of the jump slash technique with the branch. And Gynophi now getting fly across.
Nope, he's
And
make
back
his
to Neil
way.
Rock.
Needle Rock, yep.
Hoping the RNG goes in his favor this time. Oh, looks like he's using the slide instead.
Not a bad idea. But that bird's gonna making it difficult.
Okay, taking that out with a fairly creative strategy.
Hmm.
And Gynophi going into DRC did not check paw print first. Gynophi checking to see if he stored any mail.
He'll most
Not-
likely do the shooting down the platform strat.
Unfortunately, he does not have bombs to take care of the pot. Hey, what's this first check going to be?
I wonder
Any
what it's
id-
gonna be.
Any ideas? It's a small key.
Oh, it's a small key. Perfect. He needed that.
It looks like PK getting their upgraded wallet. Very nice shot by Gynophi.
Now shot. Rope 2.
Nailed that
Oh.
shot as well. 3 for 3. Not quite. Having a little bit of trouble with this last rope.
There it is. Guy has to go the long way around.
Unfortunately. I will say this is a bit of an interesting play on Gynophi's part because we don't have grapple hook, which means we can't defeat Gomo. So Gynophi might be hoping to find it here.
There's one of the 3 keys he needs.
Utilizing fire arrows to break the gates. That's another small key, so potentially big key chest is not required. But getting 2 keys this early on reduces the chance of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's heading up to do under rope bridge check. And PK ascending a fire mountain. Ooh.
Oh, we got some arrows in the chat.
Gynophi did bring that sign to make sure he knew what direction that elevator was.
Hey, you never know. You get lost sometimes.
Doesn't have the dungeon map, so there's nothing to refer to. PK getting a little unlucky with the bomb right there.
Finding Skull Hammer.
Airy Pog.
So DRC is required before Wind Temple.
So this did work out for Gynophi.
Ooh.
It looks like Gynophi's trying to get the frame perfect roll
Oh.
and gets it.
Gets it. Ooh, nice job. First try.
And managing to break open the warp pot. Still. There's the map.
Now you won't get lost.
True. And Gynophi opting now to go backwards. Grapple hook
Oh,
on Bird's Nest. This is
that
starting
is
to
fine.
This is starting to look like a really good play for Gynophi, and PK now following Gynophi into DRC.
And since he shot down the platform, he doesn't need Leaf to go get the big key.
That is true.
Nope. But finding this other third small key anyways.
In's Pearl not required.
So since that small key was right there, that means shooting down the platform wasn't really required for a full clear.
That is true.
Getting all the keys he needs, but using none of them.
And now having Grapple to go check the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Also getting chest across lava pit as well. So going backwards did benefit Gynophi because he didn't have to come back for this check right here.
Well, useless. But it's good
Now-
that it didn't really have anything.
Now having Grapple Hook, if Gynophi also gets the clip for the check in paw print, Gynophi could single dip paw print now.
Yeah, he can.
And Gynophi now heading to pot room. A little bit interesting that Gynophi didn't check pot room first.
Find the big key. Now, unless he finds the compass, he actually might not have to do big key check.
That is true. That is the last hope. Gynophi could opt to kill the boss and then save warp back down and go check big key chest after.
Yeah, he could do that too.
There's another Tingle statue. So that would be PK's 5th when he gets that. Mirror Shield.
Ooh.
So
Opens up Angular.
boss there is pretty loaded.
DRC was the play.
That it was.
Elijah predicting on Ankle has power bracelets.
That is a possibility. Don't think we've seen a single power bracelet locked statue.
Lamb going for the same frame perfect roll. Missing it.
But PK does not have a sword, so he has to use Skullhammer for this trick as well.
It's on the 6th.
Also gets it. And Gynophi opting to store mini boss chest.
It's a bit faster.
Unfortunately, finding the compass though.
Oh, did he?
It looks like Gynophi is opting to kill the boss first, which does make sense.
Lamb grabbing his grappling hook. Probably happy to see it.
A key chest could also be power bracelets, according to Elijah. Say the randomized color palette with the blue does make the boss seem that much more scary.
It seems like it's a harder version of the original. Like how Nintendo likes to do red and blue color scheming.
That is Goma defeated. And that will be Gynophi's 3rd piece of the Triforce. Key chest.
Yeah, he still needs the
So
big key chest.
Most likely Gynophi will grab this Triforce shard and then save work back to the entrance. There he goes. I would say, Leslie, they've had a lot of different routing, and so they've both gotten different items that have benefited them in different ways. I don't think we're seeing either one of them clearly pull ahead just yet.
Usually you don't get to see who's ahead until you start getting closer to Hyrule. And even then, it's still a toss-up.
Because PK is trailing Gynophi in DRC just a little bit, but PK has checked a couple more places that Gynophi has not. Specifically paw prints, which provided bombs.
And has the 4th Tingle statue. Which Slam's just about to get his 5th.
Oh, but the Magtail gang in his way. There it is.
Can't wait to see what's on Inkle.
PK also getting his mirror shield.
Magtail still being a pain. Really trolling Slam.
Just a bit. Ghost ship chart on Big Key chest.
Ooh. The ERC was really loaded.
Gynophi now leaping DRI. Oh no, Artemis. Thief on Ghost ship. That would be something.
I mean, with that mirror shield, it will make it a bit easier.
That is true.
Oh,
Looks like
Fire
Gynophi
Mountain.
now. Yep, going to Fire Mountain first. Gynophi may be opting to wait to go paw print until he has Power Bracelet or bombs.
Which that will be a misplay. But something I do, usually if I have Fire and Ice, I go to Fire Mountain, then Pop, for instance. It feels like it's a better routing.
It is true.
He still might be going to Paw Print since he also has Crescent, Island, and Sub.
True.
It would make sense.
Okay, also getting the storage warp on the main boss chest, and likely is now going to face Goma as well. Opting to use the same strategy, most likely to save warp back down to the key chest. Gynophi unfortunately missing that first ice arrow, and Magtail going into the lava on the second. He does get the parry on both of them.
Oh, he's going straight to Crescent.
It does make sense when you consider the logic. And the only reason we know it's a misplay is simply because we already know that bombs are in paw print. So
I mean, he could still check 3 items within Paw Print.
true. So while we know it's a misplay.
Mhm.
I can at least understand what's going on
Yeah.
in Gynophi's head. And I can't say I disagree with Gynophi's choosing to route this.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020. Gynophi doing the ever so nice fire arrow strat on this sub.
I actually never knew that was a thing.
All the game checks for is that lantern being lit.
Interesting. I might have to practice that later. PK warping out of DRC.
It also works for the combat trials for the Triforce charts. But that's not in logic, so it doesn't matter, but it works the same way. You light all the lanterns with the fire arrows and it opens the door.
Interesting.
I think. Yeah, I think so.
But PK never went back for that ghost ship chart, though. That could cost him.
Oh, you never went for big key.
Nope, just took the warp out.
Maybe he plans to use the warp pop in Forbidden Woods. I
He
don't know.
could, but that... Not sure. I mean, like some people are saying in chat, PK might be thinking it's a key. Miscounted. Or is just really betting on it being nothing.
Both are runners making it to Popper at the same time.
You know, if he
Frame
has
for frame.
a few more checks to do, but they are both opting to do grapple first. So we're gonna see some nice synced up action for a few seconds here. And a piece of heart. Gynophi now getting the open chest, and then we'll likely go back for the boulder check, which we know has bombs. Getting his 4th Tingle statue. And indeed grabbing those bombs.
Lamb making his way for the ankle check.
Will Ankle have power bracelets?
Oh wait, no, sorry. Double magic. Not a terrible thing to get.
Yeah. Double magic can be helpful in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with PK's luck about getting item drops lately.
Mm-hmm. And no soup.
That is true. PK still has not saved Grandma.
Soupless normal magic. It's not the best.
That is true, Haley.
Yep, Slam is committing the war crime.
PK does have a fairy in a bottle right now. He just has not chose to go and use it.
Oh, Gynophi going for the leaf vanilla leaf check.
Oh yeah. And also getting the hook shot now. True Artemis. PK is just reserving that fairy for when he has to last location grandma.
Lamb finding his first sword.
Taking an extra second to do his equips right there.
And looks like he's making his way to Ice Rink.
Is that a quiver upgrade on
That's a bomb bag upgrade.
bomb bag?
If it was me and I was there already, I might as well just grab it. $60 you'll never within the run you won't run out of bombs if you have 60 bombs.
This is true. And looks like Gynophi.
Thinking about Ghost Ship.
Looks like it. Once you get the Bomb Island spawn.
Oh, leaf on cabana chest.
Very interesting.
Looks like he's going into cabana as well.
That is true, Artemis. Power bracelets are not leaf locked then, because on mail was power bracelets locked and got us hookshot. And hookshot is the only other way to get to that chest because you don't have leaf.
So leaf is power bracelets locked since you need power bracelets to get. Wait.
True.
You need power bracelets to get bombs, and bombs to get hookshot, then hookshot to get leaf.
Yep.
So we're still out of logic without power bracelets.
Though power bracelets could be inside cabana.
Yes. Oh, finding the iron boots.
And Gynophi, unfortunately, slipping off, falling into the lava.
That does mean, other than him not having Kamameli, that opens up Wind Temple. And if Gynophi finds his iron boots and leaf, that could put Slime at a disadvantage.
That is true. And considering Gynophi is at Bomb Island right now,
He would be remiss not to go the cabana.
yeah, I was about to say there's a pretty high probability of that happening. I was going to say logically, and then I realized that logic has a different context. Oh, that is true, Advocate. Gynophi could opt to do Ghost Ship right now too.
Mm-hmm. Since he's already switched around the days and whatnot with the Note to Mom, he could just unless never mind. Ghost Ship's already here.
So most likely Gynophi will get Ghost Ship and then go to Cabana and do Note to Mom there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think PK has gone to Ghost Ship yet, right?
Nope. Well, he doesn't have Ghost Ship chart anyways.
Well, that's true. So this will be our first time seeing if Ghost Ship is worth anything this seed. been a hot topic for the last little bit.
Good control over those reverse controls.
That is true. I'm a little surprised Gynophi didn't use the bomb strat, but boomerang on Ghost Ship.
No basement clip for him.
Yeah. This is some
I
interesting
don't
logic.
think bracelets can be in Wind Temple since Leaf is power bracelet locked.
Oh, that's true. PK doesn't have Ghost Ship chart because he skipped Big Key Chest. That's right. I even said that.
Yeah, that's between two dirt patches is the only one you can check logically. That
Gynophi
could
now-
possibly have power bracelets.
Gynophi now getting his Leaf and going into Cabana.
And we might see a Wind Temple dip from Gynophi here soon. Or that, yeah. He could go Forbidden Woods.
An angular cave having a heart container.
More hearts are better than less. Looks like PK's looking to get a chest storage here.
Most likely. So that means we will likely see a super swim. So if you are foe sensitive, now you should look away from PK's screen.
Yep, here comes the super swim.
Most likely going to take it to Headstone and
Yep.
get top of Headstone item. And
Only
Gynophi
place-
also...
Go
ahead.
ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, Gynophi also getting the Iron Boots.
Headstone's really the only place you could logically take that chest storage to where it's useful. Having a little trouble here. And mix it to the island.
And Gynophi now heading to Angular. Or no, heading into Forbidden Woods. Debated.
Commentator's curse. What is that? Oh, just bait. Huh. He got baited. Sing. But
That could be helpful because now PK doesn't have to buy bait for pig check. So that does save an extra trip into Beetle.
what, like 10 seconds?
He was already there. He might as well get it.
Yeah. But we still don't have bait back, so
is true. Gynophi opting to get storage here, it looks like. Oh, I've never seen that location before.
Yeah,
Gain
I
storage.
tend to go around the right side.
Yep, me too. And PK following Gynophi into Forbidden Woods.
Decides to void out, so he can. Oh, just rubies.
I believe both runners are capable of full clearing Forbidden Woods, if I recall.
Yep, they got boomerang, grappling hook, and Deku Leaf.
And PK does not have Boomerang, but can do Basement Clip to
Oh
avoid
yeah, that's right.
to avoid needing Boomerang to get to the basement, and does have bombs and fire arrows, which means has multiple options for killing Palidamos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boomerang just makes it more streamlined.
And Gynophi going for a soup dupe right here. Basically wanting the extra magic for the leaf jumps that he has to do right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without that double magic, having soup is a lifesaver.
hmm Even with double magic, soup can still be
Yeah.
very handy.
There's been a few times I've gotten up to that platform up there and to get to the vines, and not having enough magic to cross.
PK does in fact use the warp pot to go check basement. or
Oh,
big
there we
key
go.
chest. So you did call it.
The only reason I would think he would put it off.
I'm just trying to think which is faster. I feel like taking the extra time to do the whole warp out of DRC and everything feels slower, but it's very possible that using the warp pot like that could be faster. That is true, Artemis. PK finding Boomerang after all this will be a little disheartening. There's the Forbidden Woods dungeon map.
So far, we haven't found anything in Forbidden Woods.
Fortunately not.
It could be dead and everything's invincible.
That's true, Haley. The reason I'm debating it is there's no quick way back to that warp pot other than saving and flying back over to it. That's why I feel like it might be
Be
up
a
for
bit
debate about which.
slower. Mhm. Another piece of cheese.
I do love to see that.
We do love our cheese.
Gynophi not save warping out of boss room.
He still has the chest in this room.
Oh, I missed that. I guess now that I think about it, him having Boomerang means that now is getting this chest and then cutting down the plant does make sense.
Nope, just a feather.
I usually would still grab that chest and then cut down the plant from the platform where the warp pod is. Oh, that is true. Gynophi did have 5 shards.
There's our bait bag.
Now, all we need to do is find those power bracelets.
Mm-hmm. Second sword, we got our master sword. Nice double damage now.
So, Forbidden Woods having not quite a lot of major progression items, but having a lot of good items regardless.
Mhm.
Hasn't super... I don't think anything they've gotten here has opened up more checks, but they are items that are required regardless.
Yes.
It looks like Gynophi doing a double Mothula room before basement. And
There's the compass.
And Gynophi going back to do basement, not opening up the work pot, surprising. Thought for sure Gynophi would have opened up the work pot.
And sometimes you figure it's there. It's not one you normally open.
There's the big key.
It's probably what we was hoping for in that double Mothula.
Oh, that would make sense. Kill Calidamos and then go basement and then just leave. If you're choosing to do bomb strats instead of fire arrow strats to kill that.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I have fire arrows, I tend to do the fire arrow strats. It seems a bit faster. Only slightly.
there's another. Small key was in basement.
Ooh. Hey, man, it's there. If you're doing the dungeon vanilla.
And Gynophi also choosing to follow the plant over instead of the roll clip. There's a bomb clip here. I think there's a bomb clip here.
I tend to do the flare as well. It's consistent.
And
Nothing. Other than a sword, a shard, and bait bag, we didn't get anything else. So nothing real progression.
And Gynophi now going to take care of Calidamos.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had 2 shards. Not bad for Forbidden Woods.
I would say I think going here first was probably a play.
Mm-hmm.
There and getting those shards and those swords. Because I feel like being able to skip checks in Wind Temple is better than being able to skip checks in Forbidden Woods.
And right now, Gynophi's only looking for one more shard.
That is true. This will be shard number 6, and we know that Bulgaria has to have the 7th.
Oh, Slam's opting to do a big key skip.
Yep.
And doing the fire arrow strat.
Interesting.
It's pretty difficult. It's a pretty precise shot you have to hit.
I was about to say, I prefer bomb strats to fire arrow strats for Kali Demos.
It's got a little more leniency.
And Gynophi now
Still
doing
precise.
a small island for a save and check.
Well, Slam's not a good grandson, so...
And third sword on Smile Island. And PK now able to kill Kali Demos with that last bomb.
You know, if he's finally doing his note to mom.
Which means that will be Note to Mom mail and Orca mail.
Oh,
Boy pair.
a pair.
That could be helpful as Gynophi hasn't checked top of Headstone yet.
Yeah,
Wow. Oh, we know that's
Now-
only bait.
yeah.
Gynophi does have the means to get that.
He's going to Angler. That's a good play. Alright, has that mirror shield. Oh wait, so, Slime already checked it. What was it again? It wasn't anything, was it?
Top of branch.
No, Angler inside.
Or Angular was a heart container.
Ah, okay.
But PK Slime does pick up that bomb bag, though.
I mean, you're there. You might as well just grab it. You're only going to be saving like 2 seconds by not. Slam picking up his third sword. Oh. Slam getting open chest storage. Might be doing a super swim to Angular. Wait, no, he's already 8-bit angular. Never mind.
Oh, Haley's got points. Super swimming to ghost ship.
If
Yep,
you're
so-
photosensitive, look away from Slam Stream. How does he plan on taking this?
So if he goes to Bomb Island, ghost ship can spawn there. Because he did go back for the chart.
Oh, he just decided to get storage just to go back to the
Okay.
island.
That definitely took a lot longer than a save warp.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I tend to just... Beetle tends to come around just at the right time. I jump off and just go into Beetle's shop and come back out. Put you right at your boat.
I almost wonder if PK was going to go for a swim and then either felt like they weren't going to get enough speed and decided to just play it safe.
I don't know. Feather number 3.
And looks like Gynophi's had a Wind Temple now.
Making use of the grandma check. Oh, looks like he's finally heading over there.
Will this be it? Or is
Oh, no, he's playing
PK
golf.
going for golf? And Gynophi's
Being a
successfully
grand-
answering.
Being a
Go ahead.
bad grandson, going to play golf instead of seeing his grandmother.
Not even that. He's not even going on a good day. He's going in the middle of the night. But Gynophi is successfully entering Wind Temple. And takes care of that Wizard Rope fairly quickly.
Now, logically, this is the only place Power Blitz that's going to be in here.
I think PK already checked golf though. Or not PK, Gynophi.
Did he? I don't remember. And that's where they were.
Between the branches this whole time.
We are finally back in logic.
Golf only having a treasure chart. PK may be opting to get a ship at. Nope, not a diamond step. PK warping back to DRI. Oh, has PK not done flight control yet?
No, he has not. Only
So-
Gynophi actually went over there.
Yep. So PK might be doing flight control sub, and then we'll choose to sail south to that ghost ship spawn location.
Maybe.
Yes, flight control platform is a Triforce shard.
Ooh, missing the ledge grab.
It is unfortunate.
I don't think he has enough magic to make it another attempt.
And
If
no
anything, it's
stoop.
even barely.
Oh,
Nope, he has it. Oh, no, he's save warping.
no soup to refill magic quickly either.
Yeah, his decision not to save Grandma is piling up.
We do not, where the 7th shard is, we do not know. Yeah, the last shard could be Big Pig. Well, there's our
Oh.
last sword.
We're looking for one more shard and light arrows.
It's true.
Poor Makar. Getting just crushed by a Armos Knight.
Okay. He's used to it. Where were the bows? Bows were Isle of Steel, I believe, was one.
And the other one was Jaboon's Cave. Both were bomb locked.
Yep.
Then bombs were locked by power bracelets inside of Paw Print. So logically, you had to dip Wind Temple to get bombs, then to get 2 of your bows. Which is sort of disgusting. Yes, it's a very healthy seed. Oh, yes, and also to get Leaf.
Unfortunately, not having light arrows take out these dark knights. Gynophi opting to do the ice arrow hammer strats. Seems to be working out. And PK finally getting the boomerang on Ghost Ship.
Mm-hmm. Probably kicking himself didn't get that sooner. Oh, that's one small key.
And finally getting that Orca mail as well. Is PK going back to go check basement now? He is.
Oh, he never checked basement, did he?
Nope. Never went for it at all.
Well, he's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I believe so. Because the bulb chest was the small key, and big key chest was, I believe, a chart, right?
Can't remember.
Regardless, it was not progressive. So unfortunately, this is...
Yeah, Command Melee is Grandma.
Yes. So unfortunately, PK returning here is unfortunately all for naught.
And the car has served its purpose, and now he gets discarded.
We're just leaving him safely in the hub room. Don't need to bring him into more dangerous situation. No, the last Wind Temple Sage died, you know.
Oh,
Gynophi now doing 7 Armos room.
Ooh, completes it cleanly.
That was a very nice 7 Armos room. PK save warping out of the tree room.
Oh, and
Going
there's our
back-
final shard.
Oh, that was 7 Armos room?
Yeah.
So, we're lights to go mode.
Yeah.
Or at least Gynophi is. There's the compass. It is still possible Big Pig is light arrows,
Light arrows. Yeah.
Master Sword Chamber, and vanilla. But only looking for light arrows. It's Jin at a pretty good position. If we're doing the bomb push strat here. Unfortunately, not quite getting the timing.
I believe the timing's right as the bomb starts to grow.
And does get second try. And then will on boost up onto the platform.
Yes, we require the yeet.
There's a map. So unfortunately, Jin finding all of the dungeon items.
Has
There's
the
another-
yep. Looks like it's going to be a full clear Wind Temple, unless he finds the light arrows.
So it could still be Wizrobe May boss or kill all enemies room. If it is within Wind Temple.
Oh, he's finally saving Grandma. He's saving so if it's nothing, he just resets.
It's finally going for it.
He's going to not be happy.
Fortunately and unfortunately for PK, Grandma is required. So he is not wasting his time doing this, but unfortunately
He wasted a lot of time not doing it.
and Gynophi taking care of that mini boss. All right, our last hope for lights in Wind Temple is tall basement room. And PK most likely heading to Wind Temple now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Gynophi chose not to use an elemental arrow there.
Yeah, I know.
He had fire arrows equipped and then switched off of them.
Ooh,
Don't
that
know if that
sucks.
was-
He's got the morphs.
I don't know if that was just out of habit and then he realized his mistake and just wanted to fire off a shot, or
Yeah. He probably just wanted to fire off a shot just before he summons those morphs, but
I don't
Got
think
him
he
s-
intentionally only wanted to use an arrow.
mm-hmm.
Because he has soup. Means that the magic component is not relevant. That was my initial thought, was he was trying to save magic, but there's no reason he would have to worry about that.
So what Tingle statue is he's missing?
Oh, that's a good point.
He might go in the high roll without double magic.
I think it's Headstone sub, yeah. Gynophi hasn't gone to Headstone at all this seed. Because we still have bait on top of Headstone, and then the sub was...
He might check that with Big Pig.
True. Yeah, double magic is not required, but
No,
it is very nice to
it
have
is-
for,
Yeah. Very
especially
nice to have.
for Puppet Ganon. PK finally getting those power bracelets, putting a lot of those checks into logic as well now. And unfortunately, Tall Basement Room having more rupees.
And PK save warping?
So that means, unfortunately, both Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple would have been a full clear,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what order they did it in. And Gynophi getting the Seidel Songstone skip in the basement. This is actually a very easy strat.
Mm-hmm. It makes it so having that song zone skip means you don't have to take Makar all the way down there.
And opening
Would-
up the warp pot for safety. Always a good idea with Mulgara.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't go for the storage strat.
It is possible to get storage here, which allows you to store the cutscene so you can grab the Triforce Shard during the death animation of Mulgara.
Then just save warp out.
And Gynophi did not choose to do it. Though it's a one chance strat that is imperfect because storage is an imperfect strat.
But the only drawback to it is you can, since you are technically have a control link, you can take damage from Mulgara from his death animation, and if you have low enough health, you will die.
That is true.
It's happened to me before. But with all this health, that's not a problem.
But Gynophi managing to land both of the hookshot snipes while Mulgara's in the air. Very nice, saving a fair amount of time doing that. That is the last dungeon and the last shard for Gynophi. Still on the hunt for light arrows, but Gynophi is in a very good position right now.
He is like about 2/3 of a wind temple ahead of PK.
That is true, Armis. You also cannot drink soup while you have Mulgara storage because that is an animation. And you will end up storing the soup animation instead. Does cause a lot of problems. Alright, where does Gynophi choose to head from here? Does he gamble Hyrule or go to Outset and Headstone?
If I were him, I would go the Outset.
We have seen a lot of Go mode Master Sword Chamber
Yep.
in the qualifiers though, so Gynophi may be a little conditioned right here.
Nope.
He is
Yep. He's going for it.
Gynophi does have the bonus of being able to open up the portal, which means that if we don't see Vanilla Lights or Master Sword Chamber, we can leave and go to Outset and then warp back from Forbidden Woods. So if Master Sword Chamber is light arrows or Vanilla Lights, this will pay off big time for Gynophi.
Yes.
And if it doesn't, you're not really losing a ton of time.
No.
Like, granted, these are some slower checks to get. And if we had lights coming in, we could just skip them altogether. But I honestly agree with Gynophi's decision to do this. But these Dark Nuts do recover from the ice very quickly, so you have to be right on it to do hammer strats. But Gynophi is still managing to do it fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Not Master Sword Chamber.
Just necklace.
Unfortunately. But Gynophi pressing on to open up the portal.
Oh, deciding not to go check vanilla.
No. Interesting. I honestly, even if you're not going to check Vanilla Lights, I would still go open up the warp pot. Or the warp portal for Forsaken Fortress.
I mean, it's not like you're wasting time by going to check lights. You're just wasting time going into the maze.
Right.
It does make sense to go open up the portal.
I don't think so, Sim, because all four swords have not... He didn't store any of the swords. So I'm likely sure he's aware that he has full sword. But Gynophi now heading to golf, which we unfortunately know is dead. I don't know, Sim. I guess that's something we're gonna have to ask in the interview. We do know that our options are vanilla or Big Pig. Because Headstone sub was a tingle chest. Top of headstone was bait. And ankle was... What was ankle again?
Ankle was double magic.
That's right. So, even if it's vanilla lights, that could still pay off for Gynophi getting that double magic. But doing all this extra stuff could mean PK has a chance to catch up if lights are indeed vanilla.
And Gynophi's gonna go yeet the pig.
We do love to see a pig flying across the river.
Doesn't have bait.
Ooh, I've done that a time or two. But now chasing after Beetle to go by bait. Fortunately, if he had checked headstone first, or headstone, he would have had bait. But unfortunately, swimming after Beetle is unfortunately not a good idea because Beetle does not outpace you, but does
Take some
same
time to
speed.
catch up.
So it would have been a lot better for Gynophi to get in the boat and sail and cut Beetle off.
Did you just buy 2 bait?
I think he just bought one.
Oh.
Puff puff. Not when I kick it into maximum overdrive. Oh, that was such a good episode. Mr. Krabs just walking just a little bit faster. Unfortunately, talking to him twice instead of being able to pick up the pig. Yes, Sam, we do know that Jin's got a pretty decent lead here, so this likely won't hurt him in the long run, but... Oh, he did buy 2. He doesn't know that, so I'm just a little surprised that he's playing this one. There's our lights!
Oh, really? Big pig headlights. Look at that. That's go mode.
And that is go mode for Gynophi.
1 hour, 57 minutes. He's rolling with glee.
And Gynophi now heading back to Tower of the Gods to go face Ganon.
Yeah. All the bows were locked behind power bracelets. Whether directly or indirectly.
That is true. Yeah, we had 1 power bracelet locked, and then 2 that were bomb locked, which are power bracelet locked.
Mm-hmm.
So, little do you know, if you have jewelry, you have the keys to
The
take
kingdom.
down an evil kingdom.
Nah, we don't typically get to see Hurricane spin.
Oh. I wonder if Gynophi was just testing to make sure. We all know if you have Hurricane Spin, you are required to use it to break the barrier. And it's also a good idea to check, too, because if you decide to hold B for a spin attack on Ganon, and you
Mhm.
accidentally charge up a hurricane spin, that can really mess with you.
Yeah, I've done that before.
And there are a few places that, you know, if he stored an item that could have been hurricane spin.
I did it a few times, but I actually never stored it.
Getting another soup dupe to make sure he has enough magic to fly across the gap here.
Now that he actually has... oh, wait, oh. You were talking about
Making-
Gynophi. Never mind.
Making sure we watch the Dark Knight fall into the abyss, chasing after him.
Which is a weird way it's programmed.
And unfortunately, not getting the Seidel to save some frames
Mhm.
here. A few frames to died today. And nice Phantom Ganon, still right there. But missing the throw.
Ooh. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. That door's a bit more precise than you think sometimes.
And even then, that throw is still very far to the left. He's literally throwing.
But,
Running out of magic here, but luckily there are the two pots right here with the magic. So Gynophi going into Phantom Ganon without double magic.
mm-hmm. Gonna be using a lot of soup. Most likely.
Nice first
Ooh.
night.
Second.
And third.
Oh,
That
that
was
was- 3 for 4.
a very nice PG1.
That was fast.
Gynophi making up for those frames that he killed just a few minutes ago. And PK heading into the Mulgara fight right now. Getting a single crit, it looked like. Oh no. Missed both crit shots. And that is phase 2 done. A very nice snipe there by Gynophi.
And that is Papa Ganon.
Very nice by Gynophi. And PK making some good progress into the Mogera fight. And Gynophi getting a short rope climb there. Get the
Slam
second
finishing out
midair slide.
Mulgera.
And that is PK's last shard.
PK on his hunt for his light arrows.
Gynophi getting the grapple skip. And Gynophi now entering the Ganon fight. Very nice phase 1 Ganon by Gynophi. And good RNG on phase 2. Very clean phase 2 Ganon. And a quick shot by Zelda. And that seals the deal.
And that is GG on for Gynophi.
206.30. Very nice.
Gynophi's been throwing some notable runners down to the losers bracket. First Linkus, now Slam.
And PK Slam now entering a rule. It does not have light arrows. Slam may be trying to gamble Master Sword Chamber and Vanilla. That is true, Sim. Both Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple had items that locked light arrows. And technically speaking, you need Grapple Hook for Forbidden Woods, which was in DRC.
Oh, it looks like Gynophi joined us for an interview.
Hello.
GG, Gynophi.
GG's.
How you feeling?
I just want to say that power bracelets were dirty.
Very dirty.
If if bombs were in the other chest in paw print, that would have been a bigger problem than it actually was right now. But overall, that went pretty good. And I love to see Command Melody on Grandma because we all know why.
Yeah, Slam put it off until until
long
it's
ago.
one of his last checks.
Yep. One of the last things before entering Wind Temple.
Yikes.
So, what was with the Hyrule gamble and not opening up the portal?
I don't know. I just felt like gambling, and then I don't know. I just felt like gambling. That's all. I was like, if I make this play right now, it's gonna be big. So I was just
yeah,
hoping for it.
absolutely. Absolutely. We were saying that that would pay off big time if Massive Sword Chamber was lights.
But that power blaze, sorry, and the bracelets were in Wind Temple, and then the pick was like light arrows. That was so dirty, like holy hell.
Yep.
So, Sam made a good point in the chat that you actually had to visit all 3 temples in order to get your light arrows.
Yeah, that's
Because-
true.
DRC had your grapple hook, Forbidden Woods had your bait bag, and Wind Temple had your power bracelets.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You needed a grapple hook to get to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, and not logically, but yeah. But still, like, yeah, DRC was hard required for that, so.
Yeah, that was a lot of really good routing in terms of how you played that seed. The logic on that seed was very, very rough.
Yeah, it was. I noticed from the start, like, I think the Sphere Zero checks were like, almost every check was barren. Like, not all of them,
Yeah.
but like, I got my Fire and Ice really quick because I did Idol of Steel earlier.
Mhm.
So that just routed them perfectly. When Needle Rock, etc., like, I could just do Ice Ring and Fire Mountain like way earlier, so that was really nice.
Also, all 3 bows, power bracelet locked.
Yeah. There's
Really?
a lot of
Wait.
things that's... There's a lot
Where
of
was the first
locked
bow?
power bracelets.
Your first bow was Jaboon's Cave, your second was Isle of Steel, your third was
Big pick.
Big Pig.
Oh wow.
And power bracelets lock bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So ET is not required, and still Power Bracelets comes in just ripping our ass off.
Yep. PK looking to do the vanilla light gamble. Unfortunately, it's not going to pay
Yep.
off.
Just a treasure chart.
PK now opening up the portal. So we could see a piggy very soon.
Yes, Vonic, Puppet Skip is banned.
Just do it anyway. No one will notice.
And of course, I always gotta check if I have Hurricane Spin before I break the barrier.
Yep.
Oh, we noticed that.
I gotta keep my respects, you know.
hmm Oh, it looks like he's going to Big Pig.
Hopefully. So I think that's the only check he has left. Because he already did golf.
Wait, so did Slam do like every check before Grandma? So he basically did like Headstone and Golf before doing Grandma, or how did he
Yeah.
do that?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Did everything up to Wind Temple, pretty much.
Welcome, Slam.
Hello, GG's.
GG's.
So, Grandma was required.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Not great, because I was obviously really trying to avoid her. It wasn't like the worst required Grandma because, you know, I would know that I have to get Grandma before Wind Temple. Versus like at the very end.
So, what'd you think of the seed other than the Grandma?
Grappling hook on Bird's Nest was pretty funny.
hmm
Um,
It was
And I was really
convenient
hoping-
routing.
Yeah, I was really hoping to find Leaf there too. Oh, I mean, I'm kind of glad that I did DRC backwards without a Leaf, because then I was able to get that grappling hook.
Yeah, you and Gynophi did the same route for DRC.
Oh, nice, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have several regrets for that seed, like routing wise, like skipping Forbidden Woods basement and then eventually going back there where there was nothing, or I think there might have been a shard actually.
No,
But
basement was dead.
oh, it was dead,
Yeah.
yeah. But like I had to go back. 'Cause it's like, well, I don't want to get grandma. So that was like really poor routing on my part because like I told myself going into this, like, okay, don't make any ridiculous gambles, just play it safe. And then like after that whole beginning was a giant mess because I didn't have any arrows. I was like, okay, I need to do something risky. So then I skipped Forbidden Woods basement, and that didn't pay off. So then I thought, okay, well, I need to do something else risky. And so I saw power bracelets in the first check of Wind Temple, and I thought, oh, I should go do Big Pig right now. And then as I was like saving and quitting out, I thought, wait, that's a terrible idea. I shouldn't do that. And then that's why I ran back into Wind Temple.
Oh no.
Oh,
We were all wondering
that's-
why he chose to save warp and then just keep going. We're all like, what's he doing? Okay, other question for you, Slam. What was the super swim on Small Island back to Horse Haven entrance?
I was hoping I stored a small key in Forbidden Woods.
Okay.
Because then I was like, well, if I don't have to do everything in Wind Temple, then maybe I could skip a small key or two there.
That makes sense. We were all just a little curious.
we thought you got the storage just to have us faster swim back to the island.
No. I mean, if I didn't think I stored the small key, I would have save warped. But I ended up storing the compass. And then, oh yeah, that was another thing. Having to, like, enter the basement twice. Because I save warped out of the basement before getting Big Key Chest. Because I thought,
Yeah.
like, the last check is compass. And I save warped, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What if compass was double Mothula? And then I saw that it was. Like, ooh, I gotta go back to the basement.
Yeah. And then also going back for DRC basement to find Ghost Ship, just to
Yeah.
find the boomerang after you had already completed most of
Forbidden Woods.
Right. Yeah, that was bittersweet because yeah, I was trying to like really pay attention to my tracker to see, like, I wanted to figure out as soon as possible whether or not grandma was required. But then I thought like, oh, well, I have a bunch of question marks and it could be because of not having boomerang, but I can just like go into Forbidden Woods and do all that stuff anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I skipped the basement anyway, so that's like another reason why that was not a smart move. Because like my tracker was filled with a bunch of question marks for spheres, so it's like, well, I don't know if grandma's required. Because if like everything had a question mark except for grandma, then I would know grandma's required. But
Right.
but because everything was a question mark, so I didn't have boomerang yet. I'm like, oh well, that doesn't really mean anything, so I just gotta keep full clearing.
No, you made some strategic gambles that just unfortunately did not pay out.
Yeah. The one thing was that I thought I did a good job with was going to DRC as early as I did, but it kind of sounds like Gynophi went early too, so that kind of canceled out.
Yeah.
You both went into DRC and Forbidden Woods about the same time. You were always trailing Gynophi just a little bit on entering dungeons.
Oh, okay. So like, were we close at Wind Temple?
Wind Temple was a bit more
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
of a difference. But you followed him into DRC like a few minutes after and went into Forbidden Woods a few minutes after.
I was so mad about this. Sorry to spoil that, but yeah, I missed double trunk shot, just barely.
You almost got it.
Yeah. I got a regular trunk shot, I guess, but like the double was so close. Oh, that was me thinking I had bombs on X. Like I had to
I get some water.
I gotta get some Ganondorf bathwater.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, gotta
Wait,
hydrate,
wait.
guys.
Ooh, I don't know about that water.
Do what you gotta do to stay hydrated.
I don't know about that. Alright, so it looks like we're at the part where I just have Ganondorf left.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we talk about for that seed? I think we did the same dungeon order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of different overworld routing though, in
Hmm.
terms of order of things. Like PK, you did paw print fairly early on before entering DRC. Gynophi put you off for quite a bit after. I think it was Fire Mountain after DRC, and then Crescent, and then paw print.
Yeah.
So you both had some really interesting routing before the late game. Like after Windfall, you two weren't synced up for a while until the dungeon rushing.
But did you bomb yourself so he didn't have double damage?
I can't let Grandma have the full victory.
You will not owe this victory to Grandma.
I mean, like, as soon as I saw Command Melody was on Grandma, I'm like, yeah, I mean, even if, like, I played well everywhere else, I don't know if I still would have been able to win, because there was, like, one seed in particular where Grandma was required, and Gynophi and I both raced it, and I beat him by a little over a minute, so I thought, like, okay, if Grandma's required, I think I can still got this. But then it was, like, Grandma required, plus all the bad gambles I made, plus almost, like, not defeating Cyclos and running out of arrows.
Oh yeah, you almost you almost didn't make that.
I was like, oh god, please. But then it still kind of screwed me over because I thought that, like, I could get arrows somewhere else besides Beetle's boat, and then I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Slam, but like I really felt like Sphere Zero was like empty as hell.
Yeah. Like, you know, Outset had nothing. Except for Jabun's Cave was a bow, but that's not Sphere Zero.
Yeah, and then like the Eye of the Seal was fire nice. For me,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, when I saw Eye of Steel, right before I was opening the Eye of Steel chest, I was like, please don't be fire and ice arrows. Because then I'm gonna feel pressure to go to Needle Rock and I don't have any arrows. And then it was fire and ice, it's like, okay, well maybe there's an arrow drop in here, and there wasn't. And then I thought, well, there are barrels on Needle Rock, so maybe I can get some arrows there. And there weren't any arrows. So then I went on to Diamond Step, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I can do the hookshot strat to get inside the iceberg. So then I ended up doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got plenty of arrows after that.
Never thought actually being to do that strat.
Yeah, I mean, I completely removed that from my mind because I thought, well, that's not useful in Randomizer. Or at least in a like regular Randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
And then sure enough, it came up. Well, yeah, Haley, they can drop arrows, they just didn't. So I kind of got unlucky there. 'Cause, like, I've definitely gotten arrows there before.
We did notice you picked up that fairy right then though, and we're like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
No. I just thought,
There's
like, well, it's right there, so I might as well.
There's quite a few signs saying, "Hey, go to Grandma." Bottle early, second bottle, very there. Just
Well, I've seen Bottle early and Grandma dead plenty of times, so
Yeah.
that wasn't gonna deter me.
See, Slam just wanted to make sure that fairy got to see a lot of the worlds, take it around, show it some things. You know, it got to live
And-
its life.
And unfortunately, it had to save Grandma, but what are you gonna do?
well, I'm gonna have to head out.
Alright.
It
Well,
was good.
GG's again.
Yeah, GG's to both of you.
GG's.
GG's.
Thanks for you guys for the interview. It was a good race.
Any final comments then?
No, I can't really think of anything. I said everything I wanted to
Oh
say.
yeah, one more. I did a CP4 earlier and this day, with Presupwa. I don't know how to say his name correctly, but I didn't see before, and the items on Windfall were almost like exactly the same. So I was a little bit scared that I loaded up the wrong seed at first.
Oh,
And then also the Fire and Ice of Idle Steel was exactly the same. So I was like, oh no, wait, is this? But then I saw, I don't know what it was. I think it was a bow on Jabun, so then I knew like, okay, it's not.
oh, that's good. Oh, actually, what I can think of to say. I was actually like practicing a bunch of like very niche strats that don't come up very often, and of course none of them came up. So I was like, well, I practiced that for pretty much nothing. But now I can do glitchless mirror room strats quickly,
Nice.
and some other
Well,
things
Earth
that
Temple wasn't here, so
yeah, and I have some other secret strats, or not secret in the sense that like no one else knows about them, but secret as in like I want to keep it a secret which ones I know, just to like surprise people if Grandma ends up super screwing me over.
Okay, I'll take that as final words then and wrap things up. So, thank you to our runners today, PK Slam and Gynophi. You guys did an amazing race, so thank you both of you. Thank you to our commentators today as well, Fargus46 and Celeversal.
yep, glad to help.
Yeah, thank you to
Pleasure.
both of you. Both showing up basically last second to this, so yeah, thank you both. And thank you to our trackers, Haley and Haley Con, sorry, and Kilp, Sir Kilp. So thank you to those guys for tracking through this. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna throw things over to, I believe, CSR4 because I think 2 is wrapping up right now. So thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.